Hi, I'm Ian Complex. Hi, I'm Ian Complex, creator of Procrastination Radio, and I just wanted to take a second to express how excited I am for the premiere of this new series, Tessitura, on PRFM. It feels like the kind of culmination of a bunch of different ideas that have been talked about or been communicated just in hopes of happening over the last kind of 7 years of the activity of this platform. And I am super excited to have this premiere happen in preparation or anticipation for the release of Insyd's sophomore album, Dancing by Myself, coming out on March 14th. So I hope that whether you're a returning viewer, somebody who's watching this for the first time, or I guess everybody's technically watching this for the first time because it hasn't happened yet, wherever you're coming from, I hope you enjoy this episode, and I hope you stick around for everything else that comes out from Procrastination Radio. It's been a really amazing start to the year, and I'm really excited to keep this momentum going. So whatever platform you're on, I would really appreciate if you take a second to subscribe or like or save this or send this to a friend who you think would enjoy this. It truly, truly helps to get the work visibility. So without further ado, here is Insyt on Tessitura, only on Procrastination Radio. Okay. Hello. It is the same host, as you can see, but today we have not only a special guest, a returning guest. We have the premiere of a brand new series that's coming to Procrastination Radio called Tessitura. This is going to be on PRFM, and because there is an album coming out in almost a week now, from this very special guest, I wanted to bring in the new series with some good energy. So, Insyt, welcome back to the show, man.
Thank you for having me once again, bro. I'm very thankful for your platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thankful for the invitation, so I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, man. Of course. I was thinking about it. It's funny, like the episode we did on the Procrastination Radio show came out like almost 5-6 months ago, and nice. I was looking at a lot of like the promo and the work that you've been putting out, the videos and stuff, and I was like, bro, like your hair has gotten so long.
Yo. Listen, bro.
And I was just
listen. Getting braids was a canon event in my life. Like there was life before having braids, and then there was life. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro.
No, bro, I see it in the pictures now. I've never seen this much of your hair like that. And I'm just seeing like just everything clean, bro. It's nice.
I'll have my hair sometimes, like I have it in the afro, and my friends would be like, "Yeah, nah, like you lose so much, like." like
you can't go back.
Now this guy loses all of his powers when he has his hair out. Like it needs to be braided.
Yeah, man. Bro, it's hilarious, but no, it's like a beautiful sign of growth, you know.
Facts.
And I think as your body is growing, your hair is growing, all that stuff. Like I think your body of work has shown the evolution, even in the small examples of stuff that we've seen recently. And yeah, man, I just wanted to check in and see how that, like, is there any like kind of allusion to like growing pains in the distance between Casa and where you are now?
Yeah, man, it's a totally like just different fabric of my life on this one compared to Casa. The way I kind of like see it as like Casa, I was like dealing with stagnancy heavily, like feeling like you're running in the same spot. But then this one, it was like it's a reflection of the art that I can make when I'm on my feet and I'm feeling good and I'm on the move. It's still cathartic and there's still reflection, but it's me. This is really who I am on this one, to be honest with you. Versus me. Casa was like a me at a lower point.
Yeah,
there's more personality on this one, I feel.
Interesting. Yeah. No, I like that answer, and I kind of want to go from that to asking you a question about a project you shared with me not too long ago. I want to kind of see. I'm gonna play a little bit of this song, and then I kind of want to see where you were at that time.
Hold up. Oh my gosh! Wow.
this song is like, it's crazy in a way that like I just don't even know what that session would look like. Like how do you even like, all right, I'm gonna hop on it like this. Like what do you mean?
I'm dead. I love this album, bro.
Not even in that Florida water. Not even in that Florida water. In that Florida water. One more drink. Sip, 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 sip. Watch for my drain on me. Sip, 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 sip. Brown liquor, brown sugar, brown face. Brown liquor, brown sugar, brown base. Black skin, black beans, black clays, black molasses, blackberry to masses. Just say you're fooling.
Like even to wait to get to that part.
This bridge is crazy.
Yeah, where were you? How'd you find this album? Outside of like the obvious of like the entity that is Solange, but like what was happening at that time for you?
Bro, I got this album on vinyl. My first listen to it was on vinyl.
That's wow.
Yeah, and
wow.
Actually, I think a lot of my discovery of music and rap was actually via vinyl. But bro, her progression from I See It at the Table to this album, like in the way it's so brief, the songs are so brief, it's so not like conventionally an R&B this beat, like I can hear Yeet on this, you know what I mean?
No, exactly.
Like
no, this feels like modern, but also like it's just there's no good way to talk about it.
The whole album is like a tapestry of just like it all just feels like this like tapestry of like almost like interludes.
That's the best way I've heard it.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Yeah, but it's like also I feel like traditionally people like to talk about the device of the interlude. It feels like it's moving something across, but like you said, I think this whole project is like moving somewhere, and you just kind of like, okay, I got to be along for the ride because I don't even. Like this is not supposed to be on this song.
Yeah, like, bro.
Like
it is like his voice is his verse is so hard too.
This is 6 years ago, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy to think.
2019.
Yeah. That's wow.
I don't know what moves Solange to make something like that, bro. Like,
it's man. It's interesting, man, because I don't know. For you as somebody who like this is your sophomore album coming up, you've done some work, and then not only to account for like your other projects you've put out, and collaborations, but I think when you hear this, does it ever transport you to a place of like, I want to make something like this, or like what is your reaction when you hear something like this?
Yeah, for sure. Well, first it's like the music kind of brings nostalgia, so it definitely takes me back to the time when I was like, I'm gonna buy this vinyl, I like Solange, and then listening to the project. But also, it's like the beautiful thing about music is you can express yourself through different like mediums, and like trap having drums, you know what I mean, having bounce, something like for people to kind of rock their head to is like, I really think that I want that to be the next step for me, bro. Even recently, I did a show. Shout out 4DaTribe. We put on a show in London, Ontario, and it was sold out. And I was performing, and with my music, bro. Like the audience is just looks at me, but they're just like listening. You know what I mean? They're like, like That's kind of talking this shit. Like, I like that, but like sometimes, bro, I just want to be like bass, drums, like
right, yeah.
So
just hitting,
and I don't know. That's what I feel like I've been on lately. So it's like moving forward, I definitely want to get into that bag for sure. Yeah,
man. No, it feels like a natural progression. I think even like looking at some of your likes on SoundCloud, stuff you've been sharing here and there, like it's crazy to kind of see the difference in what you listen to and what you input and how you output it. But I do hear that versatility in your voice. And kind of speaking of 4DaTribe, man, you shared some heat. Yeah, I think people should be worried. People should be scared. I think y'all kind of jumping people, and I don't think they even understand it because there's so many talented people working together, and I feel like what
give it like I said, give it this year, and the world will be put on notice for sure.
I'm gonna share this from this Kai Banks project, man. This is one of my favorites on this project.
Yo, taking my man's not even 20 yet, bro.
What? Sorry, let me pause real quick. What do you mean?
My man's not even 20 years old. Kai Banks is 19.
And he rapping like
he's a veteran. Like
that's. What?
I'm saying.
Yeah, man, I want to get into this and then kind of hear some of that backstory on 4DaTribe, man.
The world is my inauguration. They all been waiting. I'm anxious. I see the faces. My expectations are gone global. Rocking sold out shows in the all white robes, the starlights and brighter ice and all white gold. This hardly nights I go to sleep and I ain't dreaming about it. Cause scraping wallets for some cheese and buy a Whopper Tyra. I'd rather wake up in Jamaica with fillets and salad, vibing with a Spanish remind me, even though I've been Spanish. It's hard to find a young nigga outside the tribe that could rhyme when it's the car, cause my status is now beyond low. I'm with your sister, your auntie, on made me jamming in that busted ass hoop that you embarrassed the whip. But I get it, I'm in my whipping, on my windows are tinted. Hit a Snickers from out of thoughts who see my chocolate complexion, who think I'll never be shit. Girl, just give me a minute. Hoping to watch is presidential, you ain't treating me different. This for my niggas in the building, Charles, for a car, no. Just keep your key in that ignition till the spark blow. This is for my niggas in the Jettas and the Volvos. Just keep your head up high one more time. For my niggas in the building, Charles, for a car, no. Just keep your key in that ignition till the spark blow. This is for my niggas in the Jettas and the Volvos. Keep your head up high one more time, nigga.
Been racing for my goals before I known the route. Invested dollars in my own show.
I gotta let the whole joint play, bro.
Shout out THELONIOUS.
Man.
Hardly broke a profit still, to say the least. Lot of dreams I aim to reach, and I ain't hardly prayed in weeks. Now I got these niggas contemplating on their favorite release, but still I'm trying to cop my pops a whip for all the days we couldn't pay the lease. Came a long way from pushing mama's Nissan. Know if I paved the way, then we gon' probably be fine. It's a matter of time. Know everybody got their demons, I'm just battling mine.
Tired of the bullshit. Yeah, tired of the bullshit.
And then how we going? Bro, just gonna slide in like.
Even just like the arrangement of the song is so good.
This for my niggas in the building, Charles, for a car, no. Just keep your key in that ignition till the spark blow. This is for my niggas in the Jettas and the Volvos. Keep your head up high one more time. For my niggas in the building, Charles, for a car, no. Just keep your key in that ignition till the spark blow. This is for my niggas in the Jettas and the Volvos. Keep your head up high.
Said I'm trying to rule the world presidential. They bow with heads when they see me. I won awards for my honor more than a medal. Monumental, a statue for my credentials. How I come from the dirt to a rose who growing some pedals. Imagine me being blinded by camera flashes behind the wheel of a whip that I couldn't afford in the past tense. Pretty girl in the passenger told her put on some glasses. When you shining like this, it might burn your eyes in the ashes. My motivation come from the faceless who never made it. All in my comments who waiting to say he overrated. So berated, I've grown to love if I'm only hated. Cause I learned that less people like you when you start growing status. Nothing can stop me at the point of no return, and I'ma go until I'm cold and in my urn. When you finally see me winning, better know one thing for sure. I walked in the game with nothing, but I leave with what I earned.
This for my niggas in the building, Charles, for a car, no. Just keep your key in that ignition till the spark blow. This is for my niggas in the Jettas and the Volvos. keep your head up high. One more time for my niggas in the better try. Hustle for a car, no. Just keep your key in that ignition till the spark blow. This is for my niggas in the Jettas and the Volvos. Keep your head up high. One more time, nigga.
Yeah, man. Talk to me a little bit about maybe the first time you heard this project, or like where you kind of were aware of the making of this body of work here.
Yeah, Kai, shout out Kai, shout out Blake, shout out Lupe, the three like big kind of like trio on this project. From like all of fall and winter, he was kind of talking to me like kind of about it, and I was hearing about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But he was also kind of trying to be like, you know, keep it under wraps, like trying to keep it to themselves, which I respect.
For sure.
The first time I heard it was like he sent me the Untitled link, and it's like, yeah, man, this is like such a good first statement, I think, for Kai. And it showcases so much growth because he went through so much. Like his lung collapsed. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and that in itself kind of gives you, I'm sure, a different perspective just on your like, you know, on living,
even stepping up. Yeah, man. Yeah. Wow.
And I was able to kind of interview him about it and talk about it, and it's like it was like, bro, you were just seeing like the growth of a young man. You know what I mean? Just like and like you said, like we said before, like he's rapping like a vet, and he's talking about things like people double his age.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like haven't even necessarily, I think, have grasped yet. So it's like, and apart from that, bro, just like technically the production, the mix, like the I don't know, the first time this project, like where do I start? Like the freaking the kicks and the they did their big one with this one, bro. So shout out Kai, shout out Blake, shout out Lupe. Yeah, shout out for the tribe, to be honest.
Yeah, I want to try to get a little more background on for the tribe, because I from our first interactions together, like I was seeing a lot of references to that. It's like in your bio, it's nothing that y'all are really loud. Everybody in For the Tribe is like loud about being in For the Tribe.
We're friends, bro.
Where? Okay, so it's a different.
Yeah,
it's
like
not just
even like we're not even coworkers. We're very much like. Like, bro, the studio session was so hilarious. Oh my god, it was so like the ADHD in that room, and just like
so like hour 5 is where we really get to working, because we can't.
It's funny because like the parallel to that is like we're also just like the best rappers.
Which is that's what I'm saying. That's dangerous, because it's like it's like the closeness, the ability to kind of like improve each other's work at the same time of just being like, yo, like you're here, I'm gonna drop this, okay, watch out, I'm gonna drop this, you know. And we
definitely like work off each other, and I'm inspired, but there also definitely is a hint of like you want to have the best verse on the song, you know what I mean? You want to put like you're always gonna hear a beat one of these guys makes, you're gonna hear like a demo, and just be like, shit, I gotta. I'm gonna have to step in my game.
Man. That boy. Speaking of them, I gotta play this joint.
Yes.
This craziness.
It's a struggle trying to keep consistent. Feel like I'm fighting the world. That's why I always seem dismissive. Time is as tight as my curls. The fuck was I really thinking? Flying a kite in a storm? That was just wishful thinking. I knew I felt the spark, but a lightning strike might have killed me. I think we had to part ways. That's why I'm writing songs to brighten up my dark days. Nice memories and picnic park dates. Love is sweet, but it's never parfait. In the midst of shooting for the stars, I guess we caught strays. Yeah. They say seeing is believing, but we lost faith. I guess it's all a part of God's grace. We writing love songs, but ain't no more space. Baby, this the last page. Was writing love songs, but ain't no more space. Baby, this the last page. Right. Writing love songs, but ain't no more space. Loving me not easy, I know. We was prone to leaving. We move like the seasons, I know.
See, man, now hearing this, y'all got a couple singers on the group, so like you're not by yourself no more. You feel me? Like you got some good company, man.
Oh, dead ass, man. That's hilarious.
Even down to the artwork, man. Like I think the crew you have is just so consistent across every aspect of what y'all have going on. So it's like it's been really exciting to get the opportunity to like dive into just a couple of the members, and I just love that spirit of collaboration. And with that, I wanted to kind of highlight one of the people you shared a little bit about some of the features on this upcoming project. And again, the multitude of people who are in there. What was different about that approach to this project in kind of having such a number of people kind of jumping in where they would?
It was cool because, bro, it feels like from the jump from my last album going towards this one, like in the midst of it, I like became Insyt. Like I was outside as Insyt. So then with that, I was able to meet other artists like in real life and befriend them and collaborate with them in real life. Yeah. So yeah, like the THELONIOUS you play at KOTO, MILEENA, like these are people that are also Canadian, which I think is sick. I'm a supporter of them in real life, and I've met all of them, in real life, and they're, know, so
that's amazing, man. I'm gonna let this one run. My dog is at the door trying to get out, so I'm gonna let this one.
No, you're good. Yeah, do your thing.
Baby, come to me, baby, if you want this loving. Oh, honey, gotta prove you can handle it. No, that I ain't making any moves. Sit down with me, nice and pretty comfortable with my own company. I guess you can call me when you're ready, for my phone is on D&D.
That little pause felt disrespectful, man. It's like I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna let you rock a little bit.
When it came down to it, exercising my right to choose. Sit down with me, nice and pretty comfortable with my own company. I guess you can call me when you're ready, but my phone is on D&D. Talk to me, baby, maybe not. Don't think I need to hear how you choked when it came down to it, exercising my right to choose. Sit down with me, nice and pretty comfortable with my company.
Bro, what? This is like the best song ever.
No, bro. Scrap the album, bro. We gotta run it back, man. I think we might have
talked about this. This is like the best. It's not even just like, it's not even just musically. It's like she's really talking her shit. Like, she's kind of barring out on this song. Like, I'm exercising my right to choose. Like, my phone's on D&D. Like, I'm not your woman. I don't.
Yeah. This is another one where I'm like, how did this even? I don't know how this even would have started. This just feels like a force that just kind of happened, and it's like, okay, this is this being that you can experience, man.
Yeah,
like
it creates.
What was it like collaborating with her?
Oh man, there's this track. It's the last track on the album. It's the outro. It's called True Colors. I wrote the verse to it, man, and it's such like a different vibe to the point I was like, I need somebody to sing on this. Like I need a hook, and she laid down one of like the most beautiful hooks I've ever heard, and it completed the song. MILEENA's one person I've been a fan of for. I've known about her a lot longer than she's known about me. Like, you know what I mean? So I've been a fan like musically for a minute. Super thankful to be able to work with her, like, because I think even last summer I went to see her live, and then from there I met so many other musicians. Like I co-produced the track with her with another producer, Seth, and I met him through her last summer.
Okay, that's
like
fine.
They're all kind of like in the same band
together.
So again, but it's like the being on my feet, like meeting people, MILEENA being one of them. You know what I mean? Like like this beautiful. I don't know. Like things worked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. This feels like a natural, like you said, natural connection.
Very natural.
Again, being able to highlight people from where you're from is like so important. Just for you, for the people around you, for the people who are coming up in the generation after you, just to be able to see that it's possible, man.
Sure.
And yeah, this is one of my favorite songs. Like now, you feel me? Like this, being able to listen to this is insanity, man. And I kind of want to transition into some of the newer stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
To just understand some of the context of what's going on. Again, as always, you never have missed with the visual. You and your team that have been working on that. And to say the time has affected the difference in the music is an understatement, because I think I was just kind of blown away by the couple singles you put out. And I wonder for you, the difference in, like last time we talked about the type beats that were being made, you know, around the Casa coming out. Now it's like reviewers jumping on stuff. So like, how does it feel releasing a sophomore album?
It feels so good, bro. It feels so it's a beautiful thing. I'm so not only proud of this album, but also just proud of like the discography that I am putting together, like with my last one. So like to be able to continue the legacy, to continue the conversation, to grow, like feels so good, for sure. Yeah,
man, it's beautiful to see, and I this is track 12.
Yeah,
called The Balancing Act.
The whole story lacking fiction, so it goes. On the lonely road I grasp fulfillment, feasible through every solstice. Step ahead, garner up a little friction. They spewing folklore, the tales of myths of which they privy. For the cohort, we sacred in our self-sufficiency. I'm learning self-reliance. I see the old me that's sunk between the sayanaras. I keep an old key, the price of me I could have polished. Pardon me into the distance. Partially I'm kinda lost. Conscious didn't call me back. The middleman been kicking buckets. Nothing. Made a killing off and staying strong. Not a feeling I had. The inner ear was hearing crickets. Had to double back on every path that did me wrong. Cost of doing business. I called the call of God that broke into the nooks and crannies. Ain't no easy fixer. Felt a heavy hand. I held a push against resistance. Praying for sedan and say they save a taste of freedom. Every bit of sand, a martyr should have called Casa. Only spinning fast, the motherland in need of healing. Give the land a breather, tripping, falling. Widget karma, separated from reluctance. My time like a balancing act, cyclical dance. I think I'm okay with performing permanent bad. Stars irrigated the focus. My time like a balancing act, cyclical dance. I think I'm okay with performing permanent bad. Stars irrigated the focus. A cyclical dance.
Hey man, I was about to say it's cool to see you jam into your own music like that. Like, it's man, like
so much. That's such a song, bro. That's a
like without giving too much away, because I know I want to respect the context of the album.
Do your thing, bro.
But like, what in the world? like you writing this, producing this, performing this, mixing this. That's like levels of storytelling, and I'm hearing different things. Like the vocals feel lighter and heavier on some of these songs that you shared, so I feel like even your performance aspect of it is different. So talk to me a little bit about the balancing act and maybe why that's in number 12 spot on your project.
I feel like the way that the project is kind of made up, it's like this like kind of light celebratory moment, and there's kind of like there's a confidence, but then the farther you go into it, it becomes denser. Like there's a package of songs, maybe, I don't know, between like 9 and like 12, or maybe 8 and 12, that's like really dense and really like I'm unpacking a lot. And Balancing Act is definitely one of them. It was just a song that was like dealing with the stress of being perceived and feeling like I'm trying to juggle so many things at one time, whether that be like my priorities or just like other people's priorities that they have for me. The tension between knowing what's good for myself and having to deal with what others feel is best for me, maybe. But it was a commitment to being like, okay, cool, this is what life is. I'm on stage and people are all watching me and seeing like what my next move is. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with performing. I'm cool with embodying being an artist. That's really what it was too. A lot of this project was a commitment to like this is like what I do. This is who I am. You know what I mean? Balancing Act, I made, I think, like a lot of this project was last summer. There was songs and there was music kind of before I popped, it feels, and then there was music after it, and the music that was before it was the music that was dense and I was unpacking a lot, because there was also the tension of like, is this about to work out? Because like,
what am I doing?
You know what I mean? There's like, it's like, damn, it was like I had some conversations with my friend, man, being like, bro, I'm about to stop rapping, bro. Like, this is not, you know what I mean? Like, but it was KOTO. Shout out KOTO. He was like, but what the fuck are we doing? Like, like,
was this before 4DaTribe? Was that before the?
It was kind of, it was forming. It was formed.
Got you.
But we were like, niggas are trying to like get to know each other. You know what I mean? Right. Like, learn each other. So it was like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy thinking about that and hearing the projects, and I think even seeing how you're feeling and processing through that time, because like you said, this was last summer, so it's like it's a little bit removed now. Just seeing the response on just like SEANCE, man, like that threw me for a loop. I'm gonna play a little bit of that. I know
go crazy.
And everything that goes around comes around.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
I told the ceiling adios, diving in a different mode, fleeting feelings on the coast. The sentiment I gave to those, a funny note. It's silence to say the most, killing jokes. Siren, the song of lows, violence I couldn't solve and going ghost, so and so, smiling the a la mode. These days I'm mindful of why I go and modest and why I don't. Salvation on my soul, boulevards to explore each way. The mileage you gotta soak in, giving focus in the crunch time. They couldn't pace us, they Reg Miller choking. Nick and time moment, skin and teeth I barely can slit through the tundras. Grateful for the sunlight I get and the thunder. Through the stress and the fears, effervescent I sing through the voices. Had to stretch out the wings, bases loaded, it paid a bit to play ball. Half my face was unveiled, they fleeing like a stray dog. Most stuff we get got then take off. I'm swinging through the seance. I've been through the sabotage while y'all be having bark-offs. The foolishness that taught me to sleep. There ain't a thin loss. Letting go my only revenge. I led with love and went home.
Is it called snakes or cold blood?
Shy at first, to be the shy at first, to be the
Yeah, man, that is track 9 off Dancing by Myself, coming out March 14th, man. That I don't even know where to begin with that one, man. The video the video itself,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
I was hitting that 0 button on YouTube trying to run it back, man. Like I audibly was like screaming, man, because it's like it's a strange, I don't know, not even a strange, it's like it's a color almost, like there's a color to this song, and it feels really like heavy, and it just kind of moves you to just like understand. And like I think the tone of your voice also like fits so well with just what was happening in that song, man. So it just it's always amazing to see how you communicated with the videos. And so what was that specific shoot like? And again, would love to hear who you were working with on that.
Yeah, so shout out Genesis. We shot that video in Seattle. It was a beautiful experience, bro. Genesis is such a visionary that his choice to kind of implement this idea of letting go, which is mainly also what the song is about, and just like the heaviness of it kind of being encapsulated by black and white also. It was such a fun experience, and it was so like accurate. It felt I was just like, yeah, this all makes sense. Like the video, the video makes sense.
There was no like, I don't know about this one, so like you gotta change this up. I was like, no, this
That'd
is
be so crazy.
This is exactly what I was.
All the crew shows up too. We got all the crew. I was like, I don't know, bro. This one isn't really.
Yeah, guys. Actually, MILEENA got this joint, bro. So we might just scrap it. We might just be in.
Like I'm about to go like work in a warehouse or something, bro. Like,
it's done.
That shit isn't even for me. That's hilarious.
Nah, man. Yeah, like it's crazy seeing kind of like last year when you were scoring things and moving things and just kind of being really involved in a lot of different places. And it just was amazing to see. And I think moving here, I actually wanted to kind of look back at some older stuff that you produced, because I want people to know this is not new. It's not new to you. This is true to you. You feel me?
Geez.
Like this is how you go.
Yeah.
This is how you do, and this one's good problems to have.
Yeah.
Fortunately, our hog was fast, and we had a full tank of gas. As I accelerated to 105.
Where I go, I see people making love.
All the traction I lost, all the bondage I felt, moments I'm still trying to grasp or understand. Absorb with my hands naturally, forceful attacking, gravitate towards laughter nowadays. Call hard bag on my back, I leave the crib to find greener pastures. Another chapter to close out. Cold out when I couldn't find a trace of the sadness. Thank God. Thank you. You better plan to or die, family. Like a warm blanket, just hold it down in my absence. I smarten up with every turn of the axis. Done me 22 and still counting. Even my stress is a blessing. Damn, you gotta love it. A little shuffle to what I need. What's a dream without a little struggle? What it mean when I feel those stars above me? You can keep first, I'm trying to go the farthest. Charging like San Diego, the margins were crazy.
Everywhere I go,
what more can I say?
They turned their floodlights on, then used the flood. Told us to throw down our arms. They guaranteed
twisted forward, the only way out. Some separate gorgeous when I was down. 24, I was stuck in the house. I've been here before. I had to jump out of my body by enemies. Enemies force my dogs keep pass away, but I carry the energy every joy. Yesterday I fell asleep sober, my eyes still swollen. I'm losing my voice, just looking for God. When I was lost, I'm thinking from scratch. So it's path. Don't look at me now. I'm partially attacked, assembled through darkness. Pen Insyt with the blood in my heart. I leave. Was juxtaposed, so comfortable. How come I done the most just to breathe? Now that the summer gone, but sweet. Look from my past under the debris. Give me another roll, I'ma eat. Put my family on fire, leave.
Everywhere I go,
it's crazy too. You in the song you talking about you 22, man.
Yeah, that one was like, I was like, it's so crazy hearing this music now, bro. Like,
yeah.
Even like the line like, yo, what's a dream without a little struggle? Like, this was one of the ones. This was like the ending of the summer of 2022. This is the only song I made that summer, and I just remember it being like a
wow.
Some music, bro, is just like a confirmation. It feels like that you're doing the right thing or going in the right direction. And shout out Eyes Wide Shut, bro. He's on the album also. Like,
oh, word,
yeah,
legend.
Yeah, bro, he's like the best rapper. Like
legend, bro.
Like, effortlessly. But
just
so much love for the song, and honestly, so much love for this time in my life too. I remember it was like a great summer. And the summer was ending, which is kind of also the theme of the music, like a reflection just on like being like, yo, I'm blessed, like even the stress, like I'm so thankful. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And just to be also, I feel like constantly reflecting through the music and still being able to, you know, look at these snapshots and, you know, not get over like being in such a different place now. You know, it's like a really cool kind of just testament to that inner work. You feel me? That stuff that people don't see. Again, this is a throwback. I think one of the most important joints, one of the most important projects of all time.
It's so hard.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things.
Hold me down, hold me up, hold me close, cause when times are suck, show they true colors, don't know who to trust. Mind working like the water when it rush, growing from my father, bitter to his touch. Now I'm solely honored, living is a must. All this from my mama till I'm dust. God gon' deal the karma, lost my trust in every man, no, many man got me in a jam. I be in my feelings, on the other hand, I just need a moment off of my condolence, smoking till the morning.
Brody on the corner with a piece on his hip, give a warning for you blow it in the sky. Tiptoeing over mortar and a brick, bumping shoulders with the devil in disguise. Shoulder level water on the rise, twist 40s in the morning in the winter. I heard you got your sauce at the Enterprise. Evidently it was rented, but it's mine. Evidently it was written like Nas. I was in the kitchen with that nigga Mike. You gotta listen when I tell you simmer down. 2 years I've been missing living life. You was wildin', every day was trash. Crackers piling in to rape the land. Early morning, wash my swollen hands. Hit the showers, cleanse my soul and crash. Tiptoeing over glass, Brody go too fast. Told him slow up, no I use too much of everything in hand. Except the difference is, now I control it. I be in the crib and in the moment stuck, sipping out the flask. Feet up on the dash, I hit the split but don't promote it under overpass. No cap, sand falling out the hourglass. Grand total, it's a whole lot of raps. Quicksand, scrambling out of that. Go behind the back, switch hand, affairs high. Niggas know they out of whack. Sterilize your click, paralyzed maritime. Niggas win every time. Wavy Don tapping in. Savion Glover caught a couple L's, took him to the neck. Motherfucker, lot of blood to let, peace to make. Fuck a check. Lot of blood to let, peace to make. Give a fuck about a check.
I think this was also the same year. It might have been 2019 also.
2018.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, six years ago.
Yeah, that's man.
Maybe
that combination of folks in navy blue and Earl Sweatshirt also just
it's a perfect song.
Just mind blowing. Yeah, man. Some rap songs. What was that eye opening moment for you?
I keep thinking, bro. Like, I was literally talking about this album with my friends today. Also, like the vinyl for that project is getting hella expensive, and I think it's a testament to like what this project was. Like,
yeah.
Even the song, bro, like, coming from, like, his last, like, I Don't Like Shit, I think for everyone, including myself, as, like, a fan, was like, what the fuck what is this?
Yeah. What's going on,
but like, man, the night I listened to the album in full is definitely, like, a pivotal, just, like, moment in my life where I was like, I want to start rapping. Like, that sounds so crazy, bro, but I'm a some rap songs, baby.
That was real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like
this is the joint.
At this point in time, it feels like
no, exactly. So,
yeah. The way it was mixed, like especially this song too. The mix on this song is so hard. Like it's so, like it doesn't. The album really doesn't care about the listener. It feels like it's very apathetic.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, it's like a very apathetic, album.
Yeah, I have a similar situation with this project because I think when I first I think of the first song I heard was Nowhere to Go, and I think being someone who had listened to like Odd Future and like installments, like I was like kind of here and there, just because I think like my background at the time wasn't too hot on a lot of stuff they were doing, so they was kind of moving me away from that, and kind of finding stuff where I could. I just knew that was nothing that I had heard from them before, and then being able to do that research and I just didn't know you could make stuff like that.
That's what I didn't know that was like allowed. I didn't know it was allowed. Like,
yeah, it's like, oh.
I remember someone commented when it came out. They were like, "Damn, Earl dropped a Bandcamp album on a major label." And I was like, "But I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of what, like, yeah."
Because even like from the context of, I think everybody, like I was listening to like Overcast at the time. And Knowledge and On God's Connect and all that different, like that stuff there also sounded different. So there was like a big distinction. I was like, this feels familiar to this, but like everything Ade Hakeem was doing, I was like, something's not like I don't get the jump, but like it makes sense to me. And then doing that homework, getting the mic and just seeing everything Slums was doing, it was like. Okay, so they have an understanding of this, like funnel and the navy blue tapes, and it just was like you said, like a weird, like I think I might have found something that I don't know if I was supposed to hear yet. Like it don't sound like it's from this time.
With all of like that, like those groups of artists you just mentioned, and even this project, it's like this, like almost, I don't know if rebellion is the right word, but just like this, like black expression. It felt like hip hop was like this version of hip hop is really like seeped into the roots of like what it is. You know what I mean? Like which is black expression. Like it feels very close to, like, I don't know why. I like Mos Def. Like I don't know why. Like it reminds me of like the Black Star album for some reason.
No, it makes sense. And then seeing like the navy blue collaborations with Mos Def later on was like, okay, this makes sense. But I think that Black Star pull was like. Right on. I think like everything like Tribe was doing must have sounded like this to somebody who was listening to like
100%.
LL Cool J, and there's like, what do you mean we could flip samples like that? Like I'm not just using the hook, like I'm using a jazz sample. Like it's funny to like put that into context, because I think there has been like a consistent amount of people who have come into music and like disturbed. Like just made people kind of like, I don't know about this one, and then kind of people start coming around to it, and I think it's a testament to all the people I named are still like developing and improving their sound. Like,
and think about
it's not like they
where it stands, just like within the culture now. Like, it's like a staple, genre, whatever you want to call it. But like, but I love rap so much. Like, just even within this conversation, like, just like, yo, shout out rap music.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It is crazy now to see how much, like, it doesn't feel like it's like a secret anymore. Like, everybody is listening to this music or has like got a feel of it. Like, again, like Stu, I think we talked about last time, but like Overcast producer for Drake is like a weird, like, okay, we could, that, like, that's a got you, you know, or just like the Alchemist stuff. And it's funny, again, it's like this isn't anything that is like sacrilegious, or it isn't anything that belongs in the realm of hip hop. It just was a moment that kind of was like, we're doing this a little different, and everybody was like, okay, word, like, come in and play with the rest of it. Like, this is valid. Like, this is fun. And again, so one of the gods of just hip hop that, you know, the niggas that know, you feel me? Gonna play some KMD. Yeah, man, like, hearing this, like, for the first time.
Nice. I'm smoother than him, man. I mean, West Susu, but I know, right? He was It's just the thought. Yeah, Heavy Dio. The girls, they love me. They love me. I just know it. You're positive king. He's dip, dab it on, but yo. Yeah, right? Yeah, LL, yo, he might keep the girls jingling, yo. I'm the man. Matter of fact, yo, see, they not kind of, yo. Man, yo, well, anyway. By the hills of my chinny chin chin, got many plus plenty. String by string, I think I count like 20. If you loan me an ear, I'm returning with interest. If not, I'll simply twist your wrist. So listen up closely, with thoughts to recoup me. Cause I hope to gross like 10 cents per groupie. Not only if I had 2 G's per strand. Ask my anchor banker, he understands. I used to wrap my hand around a cold gold can. Someone once said help as well, so check's up. I got some perfect checkup, except for a hiccup, but with no stick up. How can I keep the Goya nectars on my shelf? Oh boy, how I search for an employer. But before the yellow Huckleberry Finn was in Tom Sawyer. Now use your imagination, just a smidgen. If I was a bird, I'd be a pigeon. Sick of wonder crumbs and pizza crust. When every fella can eat fresh fish and live fat like a pelican. Then again, that's only if you're capable for freckles or blue eyes. I settle for heckle or jekyll while I chuckle at my man with the cellular phone. The only phone I own's a funky xylophone's tone. Ain't no joy in annoying high-pitched ringing. We do the tap, twist, and twitch bringing through soul and this cordless thing. I'm a jigsaw, some rocks, clippers, etch, and cling to your wig. We'll do the gig, so make your mind thumb twiddlers. The pipe, the bowl of us fiddlers. Don't riddle us, I'll even ride a bus to the coast if clear. For okay pay, I say I'm finished up, I've been. Now all this running around's kicking me right in the rear. And still I'm judged by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. And I'm able to hit his skin, just like my man Pooba Maxwell. So I'm smooth. And yeah, can he get the job done, but yo, I take care of business.
Man, what's up with this PEACHFUZZ nonsense? PEACHFUZZ. What are y'all talking about, this PEACHFUZZ?
That's one thing to say.
Man, by the hairs of my chinny chin chin sits black hairs. String by string, I think I counts 5 pairs. That's a little, but still, can I get a thumbs up? At least for the PEACHFUZZ that sums up. A tidbit, yeah, that tipper who gives a sugar honey iced tea besides me. For if I ever rip, yet and still, they be stiff, they wouldn't bill, so I take time just to kill. I say cutest for a bear, teddy bear like Teddy Ruxpin. Would I be handsome if I pimped in a Tuxton? Smoked a cigar with some black shiny shoes and picked up some friends in my Benz and start cruising.
It's almost in a different way. It doesn't give you a chance to, like, you really gotta pay attention.
Yeah, like, the schemes are the schemes are crazy. Especially for like this time period, I feel like yeah, bro. I'm not like niggas definitely listen to this and they were just like yo, what? Like what?
Like you can't go off this and then just like do some chores. Like, you gotta be like, hold on.
Yeah, literally, you live through this position and just like
yeah, you're
just
like
own it.
Like, what are we? I know that A&R was like, brother, what are you talking about? But they talking like it's not like they're not
110%
saying like they're.
So why can't I be as smooth, my man, Dr. York? I see that. Yo, smoother than the bottom of Hammer's shoes after 300 spins. No hair on my chest, but my boy, I'll quit.
Bus, I'm just smoother. I'm definitely smoother than God you saw. Yeah, you saw us. Yo, but I don't know what's up with this PEACHFUZZ nonsense. You understand?
Yo, this song is dense.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy to think of. I don't know, even the voice of Doom in this context is like, it feels like I don't know if I'm supposed to be.
He still comes through though,
this, you know.
Like the
yeah.
You know, it's so like.
Yeah.
Shout out Doom, bro. Rest in peace, like.
Yeah, man. Heart to God, man. Yeah, it is incredible because there's so much innovation just in like this song by itself, and you kind of hear a lot of the elements and approach of the whole crew, and just kind of what then became Doom. You know, I'm gonna play one of my favorite joints off MADVILLAIN. Then we're gonna get into some more off your new project.
The villain took on many forms.
Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. After you whose last is doom, he's the worst known. That'll have your boom blown or either thirst bone. Rockets won't burst, clone, just don't curse the grown. On his own microphone, bring it everywhere he go, so he can bring it to you live in stereo. Pan it, can't understand it, ban it. The underhanded ran it, planned it, and left him stranded. The best, any who profess will be remanded. Yes sir, request permission to be candid, granted. I don't think we can handle a style so rancid. He flipped it like Madlib did the old jazz standard. Don't mind me, I wrote this rhyme lightly over 2 or 3 heinies, and boy was they fine, G. One black, one Spanish, one Chinese. It keeps the woody shiny around like a pine tree. Don't sign me, I'm about to get a mill without him. Crowd him off the shelf, he's the villain, and what about him? So, and he's a jerk and you don't know him. Mad how he expand work but won't show him. Poor guys, what a sight for old sore 4 eyes. Now hook me with 2 apple pies and a small fries. All rise, so far odd as a ruple. So raw, break it down and make quadruple. It's crucial, you can see it in his pupil. And this time when he get it, he'll waste it on something useful. Like getting juiced off a deuce of cokie. Keep it low key, known to pull a okie dokie. Silly goose, Doom is too jokey. Damn, he could really use a room or a whole key. Egads, he got enough styles to start 3 fads. True that, she bad, I wonder do she come with knee pads? What a call, what a real butterball. Either I get a strike or strike out, gutter ball. Rocket like gear for the 4 with nice inside pockets prepared for the brawl. Yeah, y'all, you could say it's an earful. Beware, do not touch mic, be careful. And just like he said, I could've told you. MF, the holder of a boulder, money folder. Money folder.
Yeah, man, it's
so good. It's so good, bro. I'm actually just like so thankful for Madlib.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
2004. It was like almost a 20-year-old album, and just like seeing now, like in this context, like just the scope of what this project has done.
Yeah.
I don't even know what hip hop would be without Madvillain. You know?
Yeah. No, like, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, to think of that, like all of the counting all of the influences that are like verbal, like the ones that you can see is a lot, and then those ones that are unspoken, even crazier, because there's just so much they're pulling from the scheme to the production, just puts it in a whole other like place, like this, like what do we? Yeah, man. Like as much as I rinse this project, I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, I don't know if he's talking about Heine's like butts or Heineken's, but I'm like, either way, it works. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy to have.
It's, honestly, bro, it's probably a double entendre. But he does say, what does he say? One's black, one's Latino, one's Chinese.
Yeah. So then you're like, okay, so like but yeah, man. To have people thinking about raps after that long on a project that, you feel me, is where it is such a beautiful thing, man. You just like curious if like you ever go back to your old stuff and like try to see where you were at mentally, like with a lot of these bars, and if you're like, you kind of grade them like, okay, that was, that was a little decent, little double entendre. That was, I could have punched this up here, or do you kind of leave it where it is?
When I listen to my old music, I always gotta be like, okay, I was still learning, you know what I mean? Just like technically, and not everything's as technically sound as I want it to be, but I kind of just leave it and give myself grace and be like, yo, this is me when I was 21. Like, you could hear it. I sound... Because, like, I don't even think I'd be able to rap like I am now unless, I literally aged. It's all a testament to just, like, the different, I always think it's like, this is like an odyssey of my early 20s. Yeah. You know what I mean? So... The 24-year-old raps don't sound like the 20-year-old raps. They're not supposed to.
Yeah, no, and that's good. Yeah, that's supposed to. If they did, that would be an issue. You feel me? Yeah, that would be an issue. I feel like that's something I think even, and I don't know if it's gotten to this point yet where people have been able to kind of contextualize that odyssey you say you're on. Like, have you heard people who were around for maybe the EPs and the singles, like the loose joints, and now they're here, and like, how do they communicate with you about just your progression?
A lot of the times it's like it's really inspiring to them, being like, dang, I was listening to you when you were just on SoundCloud, and you had 200 followers. And a lot of people also were just like, yeah, bro, like I knew it. Like I could hear like the potential, So yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing,
Yeah, man. And now we are here, the album Dancing By Myself, about roughly a week away.
Yeah.
And we're gonna play the last preview from this one. This is fire because I ain't heard this one yet. This one's called 82 Creed. Yeah, I ain't hear this one yet, man.
Crazy.
This morning.
Strike only when the iron is hot. Shift to entice. Hit it out of the park, some knots to untie. Hindering say shit from the start. I'm really that guy. I'm dealing the vibes. I bite on my butt. Chins on the side. Keep it a butt. I might sprint and divide depending on timing. Each day taking in stride. I sprint to the vibrance. Deep things seep in the life. I bow like Apollo. Ain't no tomorrows in sight. Relentlessly mindful. Live and let live. I ain't one to follow. Even my peripheral tunneled, locked in. When every disappearance was subtle. Tough hits, off the mat like Carmen San Diego. I go where it's sunny, then open the shutters. Case closed, I let the road dictate the money. I couldn't stay comfy.
Hey man, what's
through the snares I redefine them in myself. I learn to trust all the pain that coincides. A bunch of choices, shoulder shrugs. Stationed in a bunch of violence, stagnancy, my only love. Couldn't bear to look behind it. In the steps, I hold a hunch. Hit or miss, we going higher. Hold it down, it's only up. Little spark became a fire. Had to start it all at once. Set adrift a lonely island. Told my God, know the one. Felt the weight of heavy silence. Some regret to start the cut.
This morning,
it's only up.
Take out some time. This morning, take out some time. This morning.
Man, you lucky this just the beginning of this process. I would have been running that back from jump, bro. That would have been playing that 7 times. What do you what? That's what I'm saying. That's why it's scary, bro. You said one of my favorites. This what 5 songs out the joint. Like I don't.
There's 17 of them things.
Goodness gracious, on, you sound like you having like a lot of fun on this project too. Like not only with the vocal, but you're just doing a lot of things with the like effects and the sounds. Like
being creative and like just not just the. Being creative in like all aspects of the music, bro. Being creative with the mix. Being creative with the the concept behind the song, the names of this, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
bro.
Man, this is gonna be my last question. Man, like, I guess from the inception of the project to you recording it, is it like, because you're doing everything as far as the mixing and mastering, do you separate the times you're writing, recording, mixing, or does it all kind of come at the same time?
Yeah, it's pretty separated. Like, when I finished the album, well, in the sense that, like, I was like, this is what I want the track list to be, it was like all just rough mixes without, no transitions, so it didn't transition well. And then I transitioned to being like, okay, I'm gonna mix the whole thing, and then I mastered it, which I've like never done before. Yeah, so then that was like a process that I finished, and I was like, I didn't even know I could do this. Like, so it was all like definitely in separate steps for sure.
That's a crazy process to challenge yourself like that while you're experiencing those things, and
it all fits too. It's like dancing by myself, like the
man.
So,
you put out one of the, again, like the way you explain your thought process on these projects when you're like announcing them in the midst of the rollout. I think it's really pivotal to anybody who's paying attention to the stuff you're doing. And I just, before we go, like I would love to hear you, like, kind of in your own words, explain the concept and the meaning of the project, and maybe kind of your biggest takeaway from making it.
Yeah, it was based off like the dynamics of movement, and how, like, when you're moving, whether it be like physically, like working out, traveling, it comes with an inherent mindfulness. Like an example I use is like when you're working out and you're running, or you're like lifting, you're forced to hone in on like finishing the movement that you have to finish. Like, it's super hard to be. I feel like when we're stagnated is when sometimes thoughts seep in more easily, So, and it's just like an all-encompassing thing, bro. I was on the move a lot. I was trying to make things work. It was also like dance as it pertains to performance, because I was kind of like, the stage I was on was growing. It was also a celebration, just like of how far I've come. But it's also a testament to the fact that it was like, bro, by myself. Obviously, like, there's collaborators on the projects, and I couldn't do any of this alone. It's not to say that, but it's like the very small, like, the space and time in terms of making the project, and like even just like this thing I feel like I'm building was like, yo, it was here before anyone else, So it's like it's really a testament to that also. It's me, bro. This one really feels like me, for sure.
Yes, the official joint.
Like, it's a perfect sophomore album.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for people to hear it. I'm excited to hear it, the full thing, in context. Again, man, thank you so much for coming on Pro and just kind of sharing your story again. Would love to, anytime you dropping something, bro, let me know.
I got you.
We gotta chop it up in some way on here, man.
Sure.
But yeah, man. If you're watching this before the project comes out, sit patiently, eat some popcorn, do your homework, listen to the previous projects. But if it is past March 14th, go tap in with "Dancing by Myself" by the amazing Insyt.
Please listen to my project.
We need this, guys. We need this one, guys. This is the one, guys.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is how I've been feeling too. It's like this project is a moment in hip hop, and I'm gonna let time. I'm gonna let time do his thing. But this is like, this is one of the better hip hop albums that I have heard. And I'm not even just saying that because I made it. But I am also saying that because I made it. But you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
but you like separately.
Yeah, but it's like
Like you heard it. You heard it, bro. And it's also like, it's so crazy seeing like the people in your comments, bro. Because I'll be like, you produced my favorite song And you sing, bro. It's just like crazy. Like you said, I think this is such a stepping stone, not only for you and those around you, but to see what happens after this project drop is gonna be amazing, man.
God willing, bro.
Yeah, man, it's gonna happen, bro. I didn't seen it. I believe,
I'm excited for this year, bro. To be honest,
sure. It's the joint, man. But thank y'all for listening. Hope you enjoyed this pilot episode of Tessitura. Follow this man. Subscribe.
Yo, real quick. What does that mean?
Yeah, man.
What does that mean,
bro?
Quick.
So I was
synopsis.
looking. Yeah, it kind of means the perfect, or like the range that a singer is most comfortable in.
Okay.
So it's like that place that just feels right and that you can kind of go craziest in. So yeah, 100%. That pocket. So yeah, I was looking for a show name, and the homie Jermon through the live, I was like, man, this is the one. So trying to create a space where people can come on, we can just chop it up and really feel comfortable in our love for music, you know. So yeah.
Thanks, bro.
That's
joint. Beautiful.
Hey, man. Nah, yeah. Shout out, Brody, man. He killed that one, man. On that note, peace.